Coronation Street viewers have been left puzzled by a surprising twist involving Sarah Platt and Gary Windass, with some fans urging the show's writers to strike a better balance in ongoing storylines. The ITV soap recently added another layer of mystery to its major whodunit plot. Back in April, villainous scaffolder Theo Silverton was discovered dead during the heavily promoted Murder Week event. Theo was one of 5 controversial characters who appeared to be at risk of being killed off. His death came after a tense storyline in which he subjected Todd Grimshaw to months of abuse. Several characters quickly emerged as potential suspects, including Todd, Gary, George Shuttleworth, Christina Boyd, Danielle Anderson, and Summer Spellman. Meanwhile, DS Lisa Swain has charged Summer with murder, and the young woman is currently being treated at Weatherfield General after becoming unwell while behind bars. During Sunday night's episode, which aired in place of the soap's usual Friday slot because of football coverage, events took an even more intriguing turn involving Gary and his former partner, Sarah. Earlier in the episode, DC Kit Green questioned Gary about Todd's missing phone, which had been discovered in a skip near the builder's yard. However, because CCTV footage from the night in question had already been erased, investigators were unable to make any progress. Growing increasingly suspicious that Gary was hiding something, Sarah later made a phone call and arranged to meet someone in private. She later visited Gary at his flat, where the pair shared a hug. Gary attempted to reassure her, insisting that no evidence would be found and that everything would be fine. Their conversation was abruptly interrupted when Maria arrived home, forcing Sarah to hide nearby, while Gary came up with an excuse to persuade Maria to head to the pub. Elsewhere, Todd angrily told residents at the Rovers that Summer, who has diabetes, had stopped taking her insulin because she feared being imprisoned for a crime she insists she did not commit. Soon afterwards, Gary stepped outside into the pub's backyard and told Maria he was feeling weak because he had not eaten. Sarah then joined him, and Gary admitted he was struggling to cope with the pressure. As he expressed his fears and frustration over the situation, Sarah comforted him with another hug. Coronation Street viewers have become increasingly convinced that Gary Windass and Sarah Platt are hiding a major secret, and Sunday night's episode appeared to confirm their suspicions. For weeks, fans have questioned the true nature of Gary and Sarah's recent behavior, and the latest installment suggested there is far more going on behind the scenes than either of them is willing to admit. Tensions have been running high between Gary and DC Kit Green ever since the investigation into Theo Silverton's death began. Kit has long viewed Gary as the prime suspect and remains determined to uncover the truth. During the latest episode, Kit grilled Gary over Todd Grimshaw's missing mobile phone, which was eventually discovered in a pawn shop bearing Brody Michaelis' fingerprints. After Brody admitted he had found the device in a skip outside the builder's yard, Kit once again focused his attention on Gary. However, Gary managed to provide explanations that prevented the detective from making any immediate progress. Despite this, Kit's suspicions remained firmly in place. When Sarah overheard him discussing his concerns with DS Lisa Connor Swain on the phone, she quickly arranged a private meeting with Gary. Their secret conversation strongly suggested that the pair are keeping something hidden. Whether their mystery is connected to Theo's death remains unclear, but their behavior certainly raised more questions. Their discussion was suddenly interrupted when Maria Connor unexpectedly returned home. Sarah was forced to hide while Gary scrambled to distract Maria and persuade her to leave the flat. Later, after convincing Maria to join him at the Rovers for a meal, Gary found himself at the pub just as Todd arrived with worrying news. He revealed that Summer Spellman, who is currently awaiting trial for Theo's murder, had been taken to hospital. As Todd furiously explained that Summer had deliberately switched off her insulin pump in a desperate attempt to escape prison, Gary appeared deeply shaken. He stepped outside for some fresh air, where Sarah soon joined him. It quickly became obvious that the burden of their secret is weighing heavily on Gary. Struggling to cope, he confessed that he could no longer continue and admitted he was reaching breaking point. His comments have left viewers wondering exactly what he meant. Was he expressing guilt over Summer's situation because he knows more than he has revealed? Could he somehow be linked to Theo's death? Are he and Sarah protecting one another from the truth? Or could there be an entirely different explanation behind their secretive behavior? Whatever they are hiding, it seems Gary may soon be forced to make a decision about whether to keep the truth buried or finally reveal it. Coronation Street viewers believe they have worked out what Sarah Platt is hiding as the mystery surrounding her connection to Gary Windass continues to deepen. Fans of the ITV soap have become increasingly suspicious of Sarah's behavior, particularly following Theo Silverton's shocking death. Ever since the murder, Sarah has appeared unsettled, leading many viewers to believe she knows far more than she is letting on. In the aftermath of the tragedy, Sarah supported her close friend Todd Grimshaw after he bravely spoke out about the abuse he suffered during his marriage. However, events took a dramatic turn when Betsy Swain discovered Theo's lifeless body on the same day as her mother Lisa Swain's wedding to Carla Connor. Since then, a major murder investigation has been underway, with DS Lisa Connor Swain and DC Kit Green attempting to uncover who was responsible. Several characters have already been identified as possible suspects, including Todd, George Shuttleworth, Summer Spellman, Christina Boyd, Gary Windass, and Danielle Silverton. Meanwhile, Sarah has continued to attract attention from those around her. Her colleagues at Underworld recently expressed concern over her unusual behavior, which comes just weeks after she was violently attacked by Jody Ramsey and left unconscious. The dramatic incident unfolded when Sarah visited No. 8 Coronation Street after hearing a heated confrontation involving David and Jody. Upon entering the property, she discovered the house had been completely ransacked. While investigating, Sarah came across Jody's collection of unusual keepsakes, including a USB stick and a photograph of Bernie Winter. Before she could do anything further, Jody struck her from behind, leaving her unconscious on the floor. She was later discovered by Shona, who believed Sarah had become an innocent victim of the dangerous people who had previously been pursuing Jody. David then returned home and called for medical assistance. However, viewers have become particularly interested in Sarah's growing number of interactions with Gary since both her attack and Theo's murder. Their recent scenes together have fueled speculation that the pair may share a secret linked to the ongoing investigation. This week, another clue emerged when it was revealed that Todd's mobile phone had never actually been examined following Theo's death. The discovery came after Todd questioned Lisa about what had happened to the device. Lisa explained that police had never taken possession of the phone. A subsequent flashback then showed an unidentified figure handling the handset and removing its SIM card before disposing of it. The mysterious scene immediately sparked fresh theories among fans, many of whom are convinced the missing phone could hold the key to what Sarah knows. Some viewers now suspect she may have uncovered important information connected to the murder and is keeping it hidden, while others believe she and Gary could be working together to protect a major secret. As the investigation continues, fans remain eager to discover whether Sarah's unusual behavior is linked to Theo's death or if an entirely different truth is waiting to be revealed. Coronation Street is set to deliver an emotional challenge for Nick Tilsley, with actor Ben Price revealing that difficult times lie ahead for the character. Coronation Street airs on weekdays at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.